Alright, weenies. So we're here today. Got the groundhog hot dogs. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go in here and we're gonna go out there to the cemetery. Y'all probably can't see it in the camera, but right above that tree, the fence goes up through there. We're gonna go out there and clean that up on this side of the cemetery. And we're gonna look around the cemeteries at some stuff. The property down here on the corner is actually sold. Anyway, I'll explain that when I get out there with the machine, but yeah, joy. So here we go. I've got to move these cross ties. They've got to be taken over there toward the building. He's wanting to make some kind of flower bed or something around the building over there. So I'm gonna go over there, dig that out, and try to shape that up to where we can put a flower bed around that. I did mow a path out back through there, so you see there. I need to try to get a tractor and a bush hog over here and get this bush hogged, and that'll help a whole lot. So anyway, weenies, hang tight. Let me get this thing unloaded and we'll do something right or wrong. All right, weenies, so here's what we got. Up through here beside the cemetery, this was all piled up. You see the old fence there I tore out? I recently done that. But this is dirt from the grave. Where they've dug the graves, they just dump it over the fence, over in the weeds. And there's really no sense in that. That grave there is recent, and I put some dirt back on it and got some more laid out there to go on it. But there's no sense in this right here, you know. They need to find them a stockpile in this pile, putting them all in one pile right there. I'm gonna try to finish moving this pile, put it down there, because this is pretty well, it's got a lot of topsoil in it, and I'd like to keep it on top of the pile. But I'm gonna push all of it down there in one big pile, leave it. I've got the rocks right there. I'll get rid of them or do something with them. But I mean, there's just no sense in this. They dump it over the fence and it's just piled up on somebody else's property. And you know, this used not to be this property didn't belong to the guy it belongs to now, which the guy don't care because his wife is buried right here. I mean, this was a recent grave. So this was a neighbor of mine for the last 20 years. And I've worked in her home, helped mow her yard, done a lot for this lady. And sad to see her go, you know, but that's the way it is. And her husband's still living, so he's got the cemetery. If it wasn't for him, it wouldn't get took care of. So, and he bought this property now, so he don't really care to have a stockpile of dirt here for the cemetery, but it all needs to be in one pile, you know. So that's what I'm doing. I should have been videoing when I ripped all that out, but it wasn't nothing special. You didn't miss much. But I'm gonna clean the rest of this dirt up, get it all in one pile. I ran out of fuel, so I had to stop. But get all this in one pile, and then I'll get this, and I'm gonna take it right down there to that brush pile that you see sticking up right in there. And we're gonna try to get some of this bush hogged. I'll probably start on that this evening. And he's wanting me to pour a little pad right here in front of this tree to set a chair on, so he can sit here and look up through here. And you know, it's, I don't know, one of them things, you know. But he really misses her, and he's took it really hard. So you know, we're trying to be there for him and do what we can for him. And I've done a lot of work for the guy. him and her, and then she passed away suddenly. So, you know, it is what it is. Hate to see it, but happens. It's coming to all of us. So I'm gonna get this thing fueled up, and I'll try to get some video of me moving this dirt down. Got a stake here. I gotta watch that stake. If I knock it down, I know where it's at. I can put it back, but still. So I'm just going to right there for now because I got the ribbons in the trees. The clinic bought this over here. So joy. Anyway, weenies, I'll be back in a moment. All right, weenies. I about forgot you guys. I ain't made a video in so long. I forgot to set the cameras up. Imagine that. That's alright though, we still got some to do, you know. I still gotta move all this down there. So, you know, I got a big stump right there to dig out. So, maybe y'all get to watch that anyway, now that I've remembered. Kinda had something, let that thing cool off for a minute, got kinda hot. It's very hot outside here today. I think it's about 91. So, yeah, lovely. All right.